Okay, Catherine. I don't, I saw everyone else look like they were online, and I kept trying to get in. I'm in my office, so I kept trying to get it to come up on my big computer because sometimes this Wi-Fi clicks off on me. So, what I wanted to do today is, since there's so many that don't have the Macs and the Xcode, Charles got through it, but he has a MacBook Pro. So, have you tried to do any of those ones that were at the bottom of the Evernote?
The phone gap and the CC stuff?
Yes.
I started doing some of the CC stuff. I didn't know about the phone gap stuff. Well, I knew about it, but I haven't started it.
And started, so it's working all right then. That's not a problem, right? Because I was trying to find something where everybody could work through it without having to use. Well, the CC works on PC or Mac, so I knew everybody should be able to get through that. And what I'm going to look here. You should be able to see my Evernote now. Let me go. No, not there. There, that must be it. Okay, down here, because I'm just going to have to give up on the Xcode and y'all being able to do Chapter 6. So we're just going to work on trying to get a app working. You could even do the, you should be able to do the Hello World and the phone gap build and the CC. And the reason we're doing these is because I want you to either take the app that you designed in Intro to MULT, or if you have a real simple idea, to be able to create one. You can use any of the tools that we've used in this class, but that's what the final project will be, is to be able to use either the Dreamweaver or Flash or PhoneGap Build or a combination, which will probably be the easier of because the Android Studio, I think we had some problems with it too. So this is going to be probably the best way to build it. Have you already taken the systems class? The capstone, or is that what you're taking in the spring? Oh, there's Irina too. Okay.
Hi.
And there's Charles. Okay, Catherine, are you taking the capstone course in the spring?
The system development and implication class? Yes.
Okay, and Irina, is that what you haven't taken it yet either, right?
What was that class?
That last capstone class for the degree, the system development. Uh-huh.
I have no, I don't think.
Okay, and I know that's what Charles dropped out. I know he's taking that class in the spring. And so what he's going to do is he already has his idea for that class, an app that he's going to develop. So he's going to do just a primitive version of it. Oh, join this. Charles, did you decide, now you're going to go ahead and use that idea that you have for this class too, right? Oops. Can you hear me? Let me see if Charles is... Oh, he's muted. Let me see if I can unmute him. Oh, no, that muted him. Uh-oh. How did I do that? Somehow I got you muted, Charles. I don't know how. Can you hear me, Charles? Oh, yeah. Oh, he left the chat again. Okay, so the idea is if you created an Intro to MULT, I can't remember, Irina, you did that also, right? You created a mobile app in Intro to MULT?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Yes, I think I remember. Well, also, I think Catherine took print design this summer, and you did like with Digital Publishing Suite, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can use either of those ideas and after you've used the Dreamweaver, it takes you all the way through. Also, the PhoneGap Build does, because on PhoneGap Build, it will work with all different sizes of devices. It'll do the same thing. So you can pick whichever is easiest to use. But if you started with the CC, you should be watching these down through his one here that says creating a mobile application. And this one he does it with Dreamweaver. Then he goes through with Flash, and then at the very bottom it's publishing for iOS and Android. Now you can't actually publish iOS unless you were to be a developer by that $99 thing. Oh, you're in there anyway, and you just can't get it to come through.
Yeah, I'm having issues. So I'm like, I'm on Yosemite now and everything on mine. So
yeah, mine is too. This one is.
Did you have to upgrade the Google?
No.
Okay, well, it's giving me connectivity issues and other things like that, and I'm like,
are you
okay.
on our Wi-Fi or are you on?
On the Wi-Fi.
See, I am too, and I couldn't get it to come up on the regular network here. This one's plugged into the regular network, and it kept saying you can't. It's not sharing. So that's why I turned on my laptop, and that's how that's why I was late getting in there. I couldn't.
Oh, it's okay. I just took and saw a little pop-up come up on my phone saying something about the bill. I'm like, 120. Oh shit.
Well, I had a student in here till right then. Well, Catherine and Irina are in here, and so what I was, you can move that and just sit there or sit.
So I figured better off.
Yeah.
I can come down here.
Yeah, then you get.
Going.
Okay. So what I was going over with it was this. Now, Irina, you've already started on this CC also, right? No.
Okay, so yes, I did. There is a video for Flash. So on the using the CC Dreamweaver or Flash. And I did an app the way he showed. It's a very, very short app. It's on my desktop, but I don't have an Android device to test it, one. And second, how do I save this app? Like, if I want to send it to you, like as a homework, put it in the folders. He's not going to show how to save.
I haven't how to open yours either on there, and I don't know how to open stuff.
Which one?
The Git or whatever, APK. The last one you did in Xcode.
Okay, in Xcode?
Yeah, that one that was out on the Google Drive in Xcode.
For the iPhone apps or
yes, the iPhone ones.
When you
I'll open it.
See the folder.
Yeah, I'll open it here in just a second. So, Irina, do you see these up on my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so did you go down to the bottom one on Flash? Is that what you did?
No, I did the. Oh, 1 second, let me see.
This one that says
testing your first mobile app. Next, right, creating and testing the first mobile app.
This one?
No, the next app.
Oh, creating a mobile website. You did the website.
No, not the website. What is it? I can see it. No, 2 more down. Creating and testing your first
mobile app. Okay, you did it. Okay, and you did it in Flash. So, what file did it create? Was it an XLV?
I saved it. Right now, it's on my. It says Android app. It shows a key because it also has a password.
Okay, so
and it's a crypto shell extension.
So it's not, even though it had you created in Flash, it's not really a Flash file. Is that what you're saying?
I saved it in Flash too, but yeah, you're right. I can't even open it. I'm gonna put a password and then nothing shows up, and I did it every step the way he showed.
Okay.
And then
I do have an Android, not in here. I think I took that Android device home, so I can test. Let me go to the Google Drive and see what you have out there. So that'd be because I'm going to look at.
Oh, you want me to share it?
Yes. Is yours not on the mobile? Oh, I don't have you a Google Drive up here. Do you have a drive shared up here? And I just haven't added it to this folder. I bet. Let's see.
This app I did yesterday.
Well,
no, I didn't share it yet.
Well, do you have a Google Drive set up for this class?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just haven't found it. Let me look.
Oh.
I didn't. It's not in my folder. Is what the thing is. It's probably just a second. Where does it say shared with me? Star trash. Why are those not there?
I think you have it because you graded us.
I did.
I got grades, and there are.
Oh, but they're on the discussion, I think, because this mobile app, I only have Charles, Catherine, and Brittany Phillips folder.
Oh, okay. Well, I have all the homeworks in there. How do I share it? Okay, Google Drive. I thought it was shared.
But why is mine not showing all of a sudden where the shared ones are? They should all be, or I do, my drive. Oh, it's showing up different. I know they redid Google. That may be what my problem is. Can it usually say shared with me right there? Mine usually does. I don't know what's going on.
It might in the Finder.
When you held your mouse over the incoming, it said incoming shared items. Was that not it?
Yeah, it's different
Changed the
now.
name.
Thank you, Catherine. Yeah, they used to just say shared with me, but yeah, you're right. That's different. I knew they just changed it, and okay, I'm trying to find if I have anything for Irina. So did you share it now, Irina?
I don't know where to go to share it. I'm on Google Plus right now.
Oh, not on Google Plus. Go to Google Drive. So open another tab or something.
Okay.
And go to your Google. Is it on Google?
Google Drive. There you go.
Then go to Google Drive. It's drive.google.com.
It says I need to download it, but I have it on my desktop, Google Drive, and
you shouldn't have to download it.
Right.
It gives you the option.
Actually,
if it's on her desktop, she's already downloaded it.
Right, and this one that it shows that it's shared, it's MULT2093.
Are you on the Raider.Rose email, or are you on a different email?
That's a good question.
I think that's what happens, because every time I do an invite for this class, it says one person is not in the Raider.
Oh, okay.
And so what you have to do is set up your Google profile for raider.rose.edu, because you must be on the, you may be in my other one.
I believe that is the issue, because I think I had the same problem.
Trying to get with her. It won't let you.
No, I think when I was trying to get with you and everything, Stevens 940, which is my personal Gmail account, wasn't allowing me to go through.
Yes, because it tries to let me know that it's not a Raider, because this Google is set up for only Rose students to use. So that's why. So what you have to do, go over to another tab, Irina, and sign in to Google with your Raider.Rose.
If she goes up to her little picture for
that's right.
Identification.
Here, I'll show you how to do that. If you go up here where your picture is, and this should come up, it'll say Add Account. Okay, you can click Add Account and put your Raider email there, because it should have, when you open account.
Okay, that's on Google Add Account.
Yeah, it should be showing you. Yeah, because what account are you under when you click?
Right now I'm with Raider.
Now you are?
I'm on Google Plus. I'm with the Raider Rose. ID.
Okay, well then your Google Drive should be showing up also.
Not necessarily. If she's in the Google Reader on that one right there, but she's on another folder underneath her old account, at least mine does it.
It won't let you have two.
Well, no, you can have the two different accounts open.
Uh-huh.
But if you try going over to, let's say, your Google Drive, probably open up the default, which is her personal account. She has to drop that one down and tell it to go into the Reader on that account.
Okay.
You have to fully log out of them, yeah, until you can.
I wasn't too sure if that was a result of.
Yeah, see, mine has only, when I go to my one that's on my desktop, it shows me, it won't, I can't ever get it to show me my Raider one on my desktop. No.
You can only be logged into one drive at a time. You can be logged into multiple emails, but one drive.
Okay, yeah, that's what I, and so if you're logged in, and you're talking about when you're in the browser, not even on the desktop, right, Catherine? Because if you're on the desktop Google, I can't even, like this Google that I'm showing you, that's my personal one.
I wouldn't know for that one. I'm pretty sure you can only be logged into one. Well, I have a Windows, but on the menu bar, you can go in and log out and log into a different one.
That to my school drive, because I've got two different Google Drives that I have to take and use.
Okay.
One is with my mobile device information security management class for our contingency plan with some of the other students in there, and then I have the one for this class. And then I created an alias underneath my personal Gmail account or Google Drive so that it can pull the information over.
Well, I don't have any of that set up. So
I'm on my
but I do need to see yours, Irina, shared. So we'll.
Yes, I'm online. I'm in my Google Drive with my rows. Right now I logged. So
okay.
Where do I go to share it?
Go back to, let's see.
Just a second.
Okay, get your laptop. Okay, let's see here. Where is? Let me go back up to the Chrome. Let's see.
Yeah, because since last semester I didn't change nothing on the Google Drive.
Okay, well, see, it's different from last, because this is the first time we've used the Raider one, I think. Let's see. Oh, what did that do? Oh, that took me out of that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so where is my... Okay, so your drive, let me go back up here and find it. But yeah, see, I don't have anything but...
But I'm online in there. How do I share my drive, like right now?
Okay, so like if you go to your folder, like their folders are here, and you go up here to the top, like you click your folder or select it, then go here, and it says share.
The folder on my desktop?
No, you have to go to share it. You'll have to go out to the Google Drive and online on a browser, in a browser.
Yeah, yes, I am in there.
Okay, so select your MULT2093 folder.
But I don't have it in here in my Google Drive, like on the browser. What do I select?
That means that whatever's on your desktop is not linked to your Google Drive. Or it's on your other Google Drive.
Google Drive, share. And
so now what you can do is you can just copy it up here. You can go, if you don't have anything on your Raider one, right?
It's asking
like when you go to your browser right here, and you go to drive.google.com, do you have anything there?
No, nothing. It doesn't show nothing.
Okay.
But
So
it's asking me to give the name of someone who I want to share with this.
But I think what's on your desktop is not linked to this particular Google Drive.
Okay.
So you have to actually upload it here or drag it and drop it here. You should be able to take it off your desktop and drag it here.
Just like that? Just drag it in on the browser?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll try. I did. It says install the driver for your computer.
Uh-oh. Yeah. It's telling you to install a driver.
I really thought it's shared. Oh my god. I was wondering.
I haven't been able to see yours. Okay, well, let's go on to something else right now, and then you and I will have to work on that, because what you've got to do is make sure, it may be why it's having you install a driver. I don't know. Because maybe it's because you're trying to drag and drop it. That's probably what it is. You may have to go ahead and zip it and upload it or something. Because you can go over here also and upload. You can go to your drive. You should click on My Drive.
Right, on my drive, and then nothing shows up.
Yeah, because it's not, yours is not up there. That's what I was saying. Okay, so what you'll have to do after you click on My Drive, you can go click on Upload Files or Upload Folder.
Enable folder upload.
Yeah, you probably want the Upload Folder. If you're on Google Chrome, it'll let you upload folder.
Oh, I need to download Google Chrome.
Because I think it will only let you upload individual files if you're on another kind of browser.
I'm going to try right now to upload it all.
Okay, Catherine, I know you're kind of limited on time when you have the baby there. Is there anything that can you work through these then and kind of come up with I don't remember if I put in Evernote that you need to come up with one that you want to do, and I will be able to try them out on the different sizes of devices. I have an Android tablet, then I have a mini iPad and a regular iPad, or the regular size. I don't have an Android phone. Who has Android phones? You do, right, Charles?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
I do have.
Well, if it works on my Android tablet, I'll get that charged up and bring it up here, and we can check them all out. But which kind of determine, you don't have, your final project does not have to work on both, and you do not have to, we can still test it on the iPad and iPhone without you having the developer. You don't have to publish it. But we can still emulate it, like when you create iPhone Gap Build, or not iPhone, just Phone Gap Build. You can actually create a QR code and you can scan it on your phone, and it'll open it or let you see it on your phone. So that way you can tell what it looks like, and that's all that's required for this class, not actually putting it in iTunes library or anything. So you could either take that one that you created in print design, Catherine, I can't remember yours for sure, but you can take that and put it in one of these other applications. But what we really created in Digital Publishing Suite was more of an interactive ebook situation, or a brochure, interactive brochure. So it wasn't really like an app that we've done that we wanted to do for this class.
In which?
And it can be some little simple stuff.
Sorry. In which class are you talking about that we made an app, or we were supposed to make a?
We did it in Intro to Multimedia, but then the one that I was talking about, didn't you take print design this summer?
Yes.
Okay, well we did remember your final project, you used that digital publishing suite to make an interactive brochure, I think it was?
Oh, InDesign?
In InDesign.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, you can, that's considered a mobile app, but it's not what you would necessarily download out of iTunes, but sometimes it is. Like you have catalogs out there that are done with that. So I'm just saying you can come up with a simple little app that you know won't be that difficult to code just for this class, but if you want it to be like the beginning of what your capstone course is, your capstone course, you can do a couple different things, but you either have to develop a website or a mobile app using, all of the skills that you learn throughout your degree. That's what the systems class will be. So if you want to do something with mobile design, then what this class can prepare you, I want you to be prepared so that you don't have to learn the stuff in order to develop for a client or something. If you have an idea of something, or you just want to make one just to do your final project in here and you don't want to use it later, that's fine too.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Well, I just had a question about these videos you have up. Are we supposed to go along with it and like turn in what we finish, or are we just supposed to watch them?
No, you need to go in, because this even has the My Library to go in. And so since we could not do, most of you didn't know it. Now Charles did do 5 and 6, I think, but most of us were not able, because for instance 5, a lot of students had trouble finding the right MotoDev for the Android, and then for 6 there were so many different versions of Xcode and you would have had to have a Mac. So since I'm only teaching this online, I went ahead and did away with those assignments. And so what I want you to do is do the PhoneGap build and then the one here in Dreamweaver and the one in Flash.
Well, what I'm having trouble with is I started with Flash just because I knew Flash. But what I'm having trouble with is I see him doing it, and I go into the files you download. I can't figure out which one to open.
On which one is creating and testing your first mobile app?
I mean, yeah, that's the one I started with, and I just couldn't figure out which.
Okay, well, let's see. Let me open this and let me download his stuff first. I need to do that. Now that's the one that Irina started on, I think, right? Irina?
She left.
Oh, she did? I didn't even see she was gone. She must be trying to get her Google Drive set up. Doesn't it let you download them right there? Why am I not able to?
I'm not sure. I had to go in and download it.
Okay, let's see. Creating and testing. Well, it's not letting me. It's looking like it's a link. Oh, I see. It's making me sign in or something, I think. That's what it is. It's going to have me sign in. So it's taking a little while. Did you get yours?
Well, each time I go up, it keeps telling me I have network connectivity issues, and drops me.
Wow. I wonder what's going on.
Now, I am going through and not Google.
Well, sometimes Google Plus can be finicky about that because Chrome is their thing. You might try and see if it makes any difference. Okay, so now it brought me back. It made me log in to be able to download those, I think.
If I clicked the plus, then I went to a minus, and then but it didn't do anything else. So I was confused.
Huh. Maybe if I go ahead.
Yeah, if you go in and there's an option for it.
Oh, there is? Okay. Do it that way. Show more. Download. Okay, right there. Download sample files. Oh, yeah, I did download these. I remember. If I can find them. Where did
Flash has really enabled a generation of designers and
developers I didn't mean to start it yet.
Really cutting edge
it automatically starts.
for web browsers. But we're going beyond that.
Okay, where did I go here?
To actually create content.
Save. Yeah, I had these somewhere.
Say for instance, tablets.
Test.
So here I have.
Okay, Irina just took and sent me a message.
Oh,
She said she got kicked out. She needs another invite.
Oh, wow, how weird. Okay. All right, tell her just a second. Let me see. This is Web Challenge FL. Okay, I got that one downloaded. Let me get this guy to stop talking here a second. Okay, let me go in and give her another invite real quick. Let's see. Let me do that. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's over here. Add. There she is. See, I do have two for her, and I don't really know which one it. Oh, that is the wrong one. She is signed in with the wrong one. That's what happened. Okay. All right, so if we go, let me go back to that guy. Where is he at? So,
if I want, I can adjust these.
Does he not show you which files?
Okay. So here, at this point, I can start creating content.
Somewhat, but not.
You can see that if I take a look at my properties panel, I have Air for iOS set up here as my published settings, and then I have Air for Android. But let's go beyond this, pretty basic file with just a square on it. Let's close that, and I want to show you if you go to File New, also under Templates, there's this Air for Android folder. So in here, I can go ahead and select maybe this accelerometer, the options menu, or even a swipe gallery. So I thought we'd start with this swipe gallery just so you can see how it works. Notice I'll select OK. And if we take a look at this, you'll see that it does have an exit button down here. It gives me instructions as well. And there's even some code. And I didn't have to write any of this, but I can go in and modify it if I want. But how this works is, I can go ahead and test this on my desktop. And the issue is I can't swipe this gallery because that capability doesn't work on my desktop. So you'll notice right away as you get into mobile development, you're going to want to go ahead and test out on a device. So that's what I want to do. I want to go into my application settings for Air for Android, and I want to go ahead and publish out to my device. All right, notice how I need to give it a name. This is my app file.
Okay, so far he's not even used any files.
Gallery. And from
he opens some a little bit later, but
he does.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when he had trouble. Go ahead.
Yeah. He said a specific one, and I just couldn't exactly find that one. Like I found one that was similar, but it wasn't the right file type, and I really just don't know which one I was supposed to use.
Okay, let's see if we'll go on through. It's not very long. It's 5 minutes. Let me see if I can find it.
It might not have been in the first episode.
Let's see.
Oh, that was the about.
What was?
I think it said so. Or I might have read it wrong.
Okay, let's see. I'll go back down here and see where I downloaded those. I just now. What I just now? Oh, in Adobe CC. That's where I did it. Okay, this one I unzip. Okay, there's all my files. Lesson 01. Yeah, it should be then in lesson. Well.
That's not the same one I have.
Huh. That's the one that I downloaded from after I opened that video.
Let me try again.
Okay.
Yeah. Once I took and got into the Google web browser, I'm able to connect just fine.
It's Chrome. Google. They're wanting you to use their browser because I know that you can drag folders onto the drive if you're in Chrome, but you can't if you're in another browser. Now, is she still saying, because she hasn't gotten on yet?
Did you send her the invite? Or?
Yeah, I sent her one from, let me see if I can find the other and see if this is, maybe that's what the problem is. Irina, oops. I sent from that one, but there's her radar one. Let me try that, maybe why. See if she got it now.
You sent me a second video call invite.
I did?
Yeah.
Well, there's Irina. She's coming in now. See, that's from the radar one there. That's in a different circle. That's why she needed an invite, because I have her wrong one in my circle. Let's see, I need to take that one out. Irina, we're downloading. You did that. Okay, she might be able to help us with this. We're trying to go through this one that you did, the mobile test one. And Catherine was saying she had trouble finding the right files to do it.
The what?
Okay, on this, on his number 7, the first flash video.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, we downloaded the sample files, but she's saying that she couldn't find the right file that he's talking about.
Okay, I downloaded it again, and it's now the right one. It's the same one you have.
So now you've got it. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's got it. All right, so this one, if you download the files, then that's the web challenge one. And see, he does a web challenge with the Dreamweaver too, and so it's a different set of files. Okay, so Irina, now do you have your Google Drive set up right where I can see it?
Yes, but looks like it's gonna share everything.
On your whole drive?
Yeah, I don't know what he got all this. We had this project, the group project, and I had all my notes in there, like which one was Melissa's part and all this. It's gonna share everything.
Okay, so yours is in incoming. Okay, let's see. Well, I still don't have anything there because it should have been at the top.
It's 143 files out of 211. It's still sharing.
Oh, it's still sharing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I still don't even see it up here at all. But it might show it in a little bit. Okay, so when you get finished, let's look at this video. I'm going to look at it a little longer. Where did that go? Right here. Okay, so what he's doing here is the part where he's creating it.
Portrait. I want it to be full screen. I'm going to go into the permissions. Notice how.
Does he create one on iOS too, or just the Android?
No, just the Android.
You would check that appropriate box. I'm going to go into deployment, and notice you'll have to create a certificate. So I'm going to select.
That's when he's going to put a password, actually.
And from here, again, filling in the blank. This tells the user who made the app. And I'm going to go ahead and save it to my desktop.
Okay, that's what I want to know is what it saves it as.
Okay, that's set up. I'll click OK. A self-signed certificate has been created. And right in here is where I just go ahead and retype that password and remember that password, and this will actually travel with the file, which is nice. These settings will travel with the file. But this is the great thing about publishing out to Android, because right down here, after publishing, go ahead and install and launch the application on my connected Android device. So I'm going to go ahead and connect my Android device actually by USB. So now all I need to do is click the Publish button, and it will publish out to my connected device. Here's my connected Android device. You can see my file is published out, and I can go ahead and swipe through this gallery. So this is great. I can go ahead and take this, put in my own graphics if I want to, and be good to go that way. Notice that for Android, what I've also done, if I go into Settings, into Applications, I have this checked, basically allowing for the running of apps from unknown sources, since I just obviously published that out. You want to make sure that's checked, and if you go into development, you probably want to check USB debugging as well, in case you want to do some debugging. But it's that easy when it comes to publishing out to a device. You want to be able to create what you want to create in Flash Pro, and not only can you publish for the web, but you can see just within the publish settings, you can go right to device, whether it's a mobile phone or a tablet, doesn't matter. You actually have that control. Really exciting that you can do this.
Okay, so he probably further down, let me see if he goes. I know in PhoneGap Build you can do a QR code and use the device that way. But let me see if I can. Let's go back. Okay, go back to where he's at. Down here, where he says Publishing iOS. Okay, there's debugging the app on the device. Wonder which device he's using.
He's using a Samsung Galaxy.
What about on this one down here, where he publishes out? I'm going to see what this one does.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even look at this one because I don't understand where he gets all these files from, probably because I didn't download the file. I did the app different. I did not download anything.
Oh, you didn't? Well, see right here, let me see if this is the same downloaded file. Oh, this says he's going to publish it to Android and iOS, so that's what I see. Oh yeah, this is a different one. Web Challenge Flash 8. So that's different. I want to save it. Then I'll have it. Okay, so let's see. Oh, this one's taking a little. Oh, that's creating for. Is that the right one? Yeah. But it's not loading. Oh, it says 00 something. What's going on? Well, I can't get the video to come up on that one. It's 7 minutes. Let's see.
Is it easier to just go and use the computer lab and where we actually have Xcode on Macs?
Well, that's why I changed Xcode on Mac. No, it's not. I haven't put it on there yet because I didn't know if anybody was going to come up and do that.
I would.
You want to? Well,
I would, right. I mean, it saves a lot of time and...
Well, I don't know if it saves any time. What do you mean it saves a lot of time?
Because the next, in the Evernote, we have 2 links in there. You are checking the second link. But the first link,
now we get back to the exciting part.
I'm so messed up. I have no clue what this guy is talking about up there. He, with the, what's the name of that?
What?
On Evernote, we have two links. The top one.
Yeah. Oh, that's the one you don't understand?
No, not this one. I'm okay with, but the other link. Where we actually, I thought I need to download that, how it's called? I forgot.
Phone Gap Build?
Right, the Phone Gap Build. But it's nothing to download. You actually just go in there and you do your work online. Well, on the first video, he is asking us to upload an app. Yeah.
So this is the one that you're having trouble with, this one.
Mm-hmm.
I went through most of this one. Let me see if I can. Because Phone Get Build is really a newer tutorial than those in Dreamweaver. So when you click here, there's nothing to download?
No. No. It's basically just do it online. Just do your work online. Yeah.
Second, let me see. Well, it says it's going to download. Why is it not? Well, this right here is actually part, I believe that's part of the CC. Why is that not downloading? Open. Did you try to download it and it wouldn't download?
You open the page and nothing happened. Yeah, it's mine. It does different. Like if I click on the download Phone Gap, it's gonna show up with the image where you want to work on it. You have to upload an app in there. That's actually the first video about too. What he's gonna show in the first video, it's exactly what it happens.
First, I've done those first ones, and you couldn't get it. You couldn't do this one.
Because he's asking for an app. So I wanted to ask, where do I get this app from? If I don't have one. Building your first application.
Okay, let's see. It's loading a little bit slow.
Hi, I'm Don Woodward, Principal Scientist on the Phone Gap Build team. Today I'm going to show you how to use Adobe's Phone Gap Build Cloud service, part of the Creative Cloud, to build your mobile application using HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. It's really easy. Let's get started. Let's go ahead and log into the Phone Gap Build service. I'll open up my web browser, and I will type build.phonegap.com and go to the Phone Gap website and sign in. Now I'm signing in using my Adobe ID, and we'll cover account creation later. What we'll do first is create a new app. I'll press the new app button, and I am asked to provide the source code for my app. I can choose to use a Git repository, or I can upload a zip file. Let's go ahead and upload a zip file. We're going to use an app called Page Slider, developed by an Adobe evangelist named Christoph Konrads.
You're talking about this.
Page Slider's
Okay. You're wanting to know where you get that.
Yeah.
Okay, new Phone Gap.
Because then also on building mobile apps, they already have the apps ready.
I thought I did this one. Let me see. That was the get started. This was the fundamentals. Okay. So you can actually do it with, show all. Also with Dreamweaver. Build mobile apps creative. Okay, what, I don't know where his is. Android, build and package native apps for Android. Listen. Yeah, see, this is saying you can do all of it in Dreamweaver. Help with phone, yeah. Help with, here is the download and install. See, I think the reason mine didn't download is mine's already on here. I already have PhoneGet Build on here, so that's why.
So there is something to download, this PhoneGet Build?
Well, you're actually, are you part of the, if you sign into the Creative Cloud, well, okay, like he said to go to, what was it, Build. Yeah, if I go to, let me find all of my CC apps, just a second. Applications. It should be something called, okay, let me go here and just open this and see if it, oh, it's not even opening right now. Why is that?
I have Creative Cloud.
Yeah, and so when you open it, does it not have what he was saying? That's part of PhoneGet Build. I mean, PhoneGet Build is part of.
You mean I can download this app from cloud?
I thought that's what it was saying.
Fireworks.
Go back. I don't need that open. I don't seem to have that one open now. I thought I did. Okay, what am I trying to find? This one is the, no, I don't want that. If I go, oh no, when I click on that, it's trying to do something, it looks like. Yeah, it is. If you go to Creative Cloud, that's what I thought. PhoneGet Build allows you to create, it's right here, PhoneGet Build, getting started. But it's still, must be something else loading. It's taking it a long time. Maybe allows you to create mobile apps using the web tools you love, HTML, CSS. Compile them from multiple platforms in the cloud. There it is. There. See, that's what he's using is that BD, see, and you download it here.
Right, but what is the download link?
Let's see. Are you signed in to your cloud?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
And I'm looking at apps.
Yeah, let's see.
And I don't see.
Find it. See plans for. See all. Bridge. There it is. If you go, Download a trial? I shouldn't have to download a trial. Maybe that is.
That's interesting. Because
I'm logged in. Oh, I'm not signed in. That's why it's. Okay, I thought I was signed in. If you sign in and then you click on all apps, PhoneGap Build is down there. Where did my sign in go? What? There I am. Okay, I'm signed in. Yeah. Okay. Once you're signed in, PhoneGap Build is right down close to the bottom. So you download it. See, it's got all these others too that have to do related apps. All these new. When I went to that conference, Edge Reflow and Edge Code, they were used a lot there and Edge Animate instead of using Flash, they're using that for mobile apps.
So those need to be downloaded too?
No, not for that tutorial.
Oh, because the Creative Cloud, the window I have all this. I just have to install them.
Right. And so, see, when you install, then you should be able to do that one that I just gave you all. That where'd they go? See, I was just downloading it too, but it didn't finish installing, I don't think. Then it says, comes back here to get started. Wow, takes forever. Oh, I got 2 of them going. I guess that is over here downloading it, I bet. I don't know.
It doesn't download for me. It opens up in the window.
Mm-hmm.
It opens up in the one that says get started, right?
Yeah.
And that's what mine did too. Let's see. Maybe he tells us on that one, not his. Let's see. Yeah, all of them have done that. This one's still doing something. Did you get yours all up? Have you tried the PhoneGap Build yet? There it came back to it.
I think I took and I was messing with it before the class started. Trying to make sure my Mac was installed and everything before I had to get in, but I really haven't messed with it.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do this week. Okay, if you guys do the other ones on Dreamweaver and Flash, then I need to play with this PhoneGap Build and see exactly what to do, because it's the more current. Like, you can take what you do in Dreamweaver and in Flash, and you can use the Edge product they're newer. They're the new versions that help you go in. It makes it a lot easier to create your app using those Edge Reflow. I used it in Photoshop. Like, you can build your whole design in Photoshop and use Edge Reflow and create an app with what you designed in Photoshop. So it's like you can take any one of their products and design in it, and then you can use PhoneGap Build to change it into a mobile app. That's what the PhoneGap Build is about. It's taking Dreamweaver or one of those and using it to actually build with. So, but Irina, if you tell me what day you're coming up here and you want to put Xcode on there, you can. But even Charles, he did it on his MacBook Pro, and it's not easy to work with. It's a full language.
This is for Chapter 6, the Xcode 4, no?
Yeah.
And you said if we don't have Macs, we need to do these tutorials.
Yeah, but I told y'all you don't have to do that now, because those are a little bit. It's pretty involved, and I don't know if I can get him to load it on those Macs. So I'm going to have to, that's why I had you do these others, because you can do them without having a Mac.
Okay. I have a question.
You got your drive?
Screen share.
Uh-huh.
What I had to take and do originally to get the Hello World to work for Android was...
Okay, Charles has his screen shared.
Yeah, I had to use Eclipse with the Android APK in there to get everything set up. And eventually just took and came up with a screen. And managed to get it to work.
But you didn't just use, that's not your Xcode code, that's Android.
No, this is the Android one and everything for the Hello World.
Okay.
For the Xcode, when you go into the folder to take and actually open it up.
Is this on your Google Drive?
Well, this is to Finder. But I have this one here as an alias back to my Google Drive. If you come down here, double click it, it'll open it up into.
That's my
your Xcode.
Second, that's my daughter. Hey, I'm in an online class now. If the student left, I'm in there. I'll call you back. Okay? Do you need something? Yeah. Are you with Sarah? Okay. Well, you can text me or something if you need something. Or I'll call you back. All right, bye.
Oh, actually, switch the screen. And then this is the one for Xcode.
Okay.
And then again, if you just.
So, but you had to go out and look at tutorials on creating. You know, you found a YouTube tutorial that you used.
Yeah, which is what I put on there. And this one here is actually for Objective-C.
Okay.
And if I remember correctly, on this one here.
Did you find that code somewhere and you just modified it?
Yeah. There was this one here. For some reason, they had this here, self.hellolabel.txt. And they had it for another series coming over on this side. And all it did was, instead of saying hello Charles, it would just say Charles. It literally replaced the string for hello whatever to Charles. So I had to go in and tell it in the string this one here for string 1, then create my own string 2 for hello, and then concatenate the two into the self.hellolabel.txt to get it to print out hello Charles. And other than that, it was a fairly straightforward build, and you were able.
But now that's Objective-C right there.
This is Objective-C.
Okay. And see what he's found out that they're going to, and I read while I was at the Adobe conference, they talked about it too, is that they're really moving away from Objective-C, and they're going to start using it's called Swift. Yeah, and that's what he's going to show you here.
This one here. Overall, isn't much different, really, than the other one. There's a few things that they does get changed. I mean, this is effectively the code.
So see, it's not near the code that was in Objective-C. See how much shorter it is. It's a lot more concise, that program. That's why they call it Swift.
Mm-hmm. Because like this one here, you've got your name label.txt, and you really have your hard-written code here, hello, and then you have your text field added into it, or your string, and it's really the backslash text field.text is your string that's added into it. The only reason we have it again down here because we're making it blank again. This way, when you go and actually start running it,
Oh, I gotta pick up.
But if I use a different site to create phone apps, like extra beside what we have in here.
Can you, what are you saying? See, I still need to find that. That's why I said I'm going to have to work through that PhoneGap build and see where he's getting that app that you were talking about. So we can, I can do that, and I'll post an email to y'all or something, because, or we can get on again next Monday too. But I'll try to get on that before. I'm gonna be all day Wednesday, probably tied up. So I'll try to get into this and see what I can figure out on that PhoneGap bill. But the purpose of all this is for you to pick one of them to be able to design something of your own. So whatever makes more sense, where you can emulate it. So if you have an iPhone, then you probably want to be able to emulate it on an iPhone rather than an Android device. So you want to be able to do that. With one of them, because you don't have to publish it, of course, because you don't have to be a developer. But come up with the idea of something. If you don't want to use what you used before, maybe you want to modify it, or maybe there's some simple, make it very simple for this first one, and do something with it. So that's why we're going through these tutorials, so that you can actually what was easier for you. I think both of you all were saying Flash was easier. You knew Flash. So go through what you can find in those tutorials, and then you may be able to find something else new on the Adobe site. You may be able to go and find some YouTubes on that. So what he's showing you in PhoneGap Build is how to use those newer products, which there's less steps even using those to do using PhoneGap Build than there is in those ones that Paul Tranning was showing you. But whichever makes sense, that's the main purpose. And if you get to the final project, that's what I'm looking at.
Also, the final will be probably to build an app.
That's what I'm telling you. Build an app using one of these different ways that we've explored in class.
Okay.
Quick question.
Okay.
I'm in my drive, and I have chapters 1 through 6 folders. I have stuff in 1 through 4, but 5 is MotoDev and 6 is Xcode.
Right.
Do I just leave those empty?
Yeah, just leave them empty, or you can delete those chapters. It doesn't matter. And then put these in just put these in a folder. You can call one PhoneGap Build and one Paul Tranny or Dreamweaver or Adobe CC, whatever. Just so I know where those are, and then you'll have a final project folder.
Okay, and we do need to do the PhoneGap Build, right? So.
Yes, well, you can wait on that until you hear from me if you have trouble through there, because I didn't see where that sample file is, like Irina was talking about, that he uses that folder. So I need to spend some time and see if I can find that. So you're not able to just go right through that because he doesn't tell you where that file is. So I need to look that up.
Could you check the Google Drive and tell me if now you can see my my folder?
Okay. Let's see your folder.
The Swift one, I don't think you're going to be able to because for some reason the link on it's busted.
But I just saw you do it, so I want. But I sure would like to know how you did that. We'll look at it later, though. Okay, it's not up here at the top, Irina. Let me see if I refresh or something. Let's see. Still not showing it to me. Let me log out. Well, no, if I do that, it'll mess up.
But on the all semester, last semester, we clicked on the folder, right, and then we did share. Do we do the same here? Because now I have it in my drive.
Yes, that you should be able to right-click on it, or the drop-down arrow at the top should also give you the option to share.
Share. Enter a name or email address.
Okay, put my email, dwilson@raider.rose.edu.
Okay.
We did it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Still not showing there because it should be at the top, I think. Here's what I'll do. It's under Irina Heath, right?
Yes, and I have two names. I have Wilson Rose and Wilson Raider. That Rose. So I don't know.
It should be dwilson@raider.rose.edu.
Okay, I'll send it to that name too. Alright, but you should be. I think you should be able to see it.
Yeah, see, it's not even finding your name. There, I got it.
Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, I don't know which one. Is chapter 1 through 4?
Yes, 1 through 4.
Okay.
1 through 4 is what I see.
Thank God.
You did it.
I was wondering how come we have no grades for since we started the semester for the homeworks we did from the beginning.
Yeah, I haven't graded very many. Let me see, but I did all those discussions. Okay, let me see if I can move this to my. Why is it not letting me move it? Add star. Oh, there maybe. No. Let me see. Remove. Add to my drive. There it is. That's what it's called instead of move. Now, there we go. Move. Okay, now you will show up in the right class. There you are. Okay, I got you now. And I'll try to go through and get some of those graded. I've just, it's crazy. I've been at the hospital so much, I'm just telling y'all. So I have to spend all day Wednesday there. I spent probably 30 hours and 48 hours at the hospital last week, Monday and Tuesday. Not fun. I'm trying to do this while I'm there, but that kind of gets interrupted a lot.
Well, I'm gonna go on Creative Cloud and I will download this the PhoneGap build, and I will wait on news from you.
Yeah, I'll see what I can figure out on that.
Yes, and Charles,
Yes?
I did. I went to that site you told me to. I download the Eclipse with Android SDK. It worked fine until that one particular step. It always stops there. When I have to go to the text, delete the text, and then I have to put a new text. When it's asking me to put like a window, on the phone, where actually will show up, enter your name, that's where everything is going bad.
Particular step I had to go through. I had to do some research online to take and figure that one out. Crap, it's been a while since I've messed with it and everything.